Live report is seconds away.
Plus, a sign against speeding removed, paying tribute to a teen who died in a car crash more than a decade ago.
If we can just save one life, that's all we meant to do with this sign.
Her mother speaking to News 12 tonight, demanding answers.
And the world mourns a monarch, the extraordinary life and legacy of Queen Elizabeth II. Your news at 10 starts now.
And we thank you for joining us tonight on the News at 10. I'm Brittany Miller.
I'm Kurt Sieglin. A busy day. First tonight, $200 million on its way to New Jersey, courtesy the feds. It's to help the state recover from Hurricane Ida last September.
The state is asking for the community's help deciding where that money goes exactly. News 12 New Jersey's Keith Kaczynski in Manville tonight, one of the hardest hit communities in the entire state. And that was for tonight's public hearing. Keith?
Yes, that's right. That public comment forum took place earlier tonight here at Manville High School's auditorium, and there were plenty of emotional and heartbreaking stories of people's tribulations here in this community. There was also discussion about solutions and progress. However, many people say that aid that they desperately need and have needed hasn't come fast enough. Just over a year after Ida devastated Manville, the community gathers, passionately charged.
My kids are too scared to go back. We live near a brook, but it doesn't matter if we elevate our house. The trauma is there.
What I need is help. I begged for help. I'm begging on my knees for help.
The public hearing at Manville High School to explain the allocation of over $228 million provided by HUD to parts of New Jersey hardest hit by Ida. Some people still homeless a year later, as $1.3 billion of unmet recovery needs remain in the state.
I don't have a home anymore. I don't have my things. And I don't feel like a person anymore.
It's ridiculous. Why do they not have some intervention at 6 months or, 5 months? Just the hope of that is very important.
The $228 million will be divided into 11 different pots for housing, public services, planning, infrastructure, and administration. 80% of those funds must be spent in Bergen, Essex, Hudson, Middlesex, Passaic, Somerset, and Union counties.
We did an assessment of the damages after this storm. It was the first time the borough undertook the substantial damage calculations on each home in the floodplain. We had over 200 homes substantially damaged. And I think that sends a message to our state officials and our federal officials that Manville is going to need a good chunk of that money.
So, Keith, for anyone who may be watching at home and didn't have a chance to go to that meeting tonight, how can they get their voices heard? What can they do now?
Absolutely. So there are a variety of ways to do it. You can either mail in your comments, or you can go online and write those comments and submit them online to the Department of Community Affairs here in New Jersey. Also, there will be another public forum in Newark on Monday, September 12th, which is this upcoming Monday. So the public comment period continues through September 16th. The state has to submit those public comments by September 28th, and then HUD has 60 days to review those public comments and then allocate those funds. Back to you, Brittany.
All right, it's going to be a busy month. Keith, thank you for that update tonight.
It's been kind of a wet week. We had rain a couple days earlier in the week, and now more rain in the forecast days ahead. Stormwatch team meteorologist Michelle Powers here now.
Yeah, we're still playing catch up with that, but we have a couple of dry days and dry nights in between. So let's take advantage of this. As we take a look at our first forecast, we have some pleasant weather again on Friday. A gorgeous start. Gorgeous finish. Temperatures in the afternoon will peak in the 80s, but with the lower humidity, it'll feel nice and comfortable. So enjoy your Friday, because we have some changes over the weekend. In the meantime, seasonably cool tonight and very comfortable weather. Waking up early in the morning, a little bit cool. If you are one who wakes up and thinks it's chilly, grab the jacket, grab the sweater if you are heading out, with temperatures in the 50s and 60s.